Today on The Real.
On Girl Chat, we talk about the Women's March.
In 2 years, everybody marches to the polls, too, okay? So,
yeah,
it's nice to demonstrate.
And the X Factor. Turn on the weekend and tell me your pants don't fall down to the floor. Plus, it's a shouting match as we go head to head in a whole new shoutrageous battle.
All right.
You ready? See how you do. Then Rosewood's Eddie Cibrian stops by. And guest host Joseline Hernandez returns.
It's either the check or he packed it, and I think he packed it.
On The Real.
This is our
our guest host from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She's a self-proclaimed Puerto Rican princess, Miss Joseline Hernandez. Joseline, you recently got to work with Lee Daniels on his hit Fox show series. It's called Star.
Yes.
We love Star. It's great. What is it like working with Lee Daniels? He came here on the show. He's a character. What is he like?
Yes, he is. He's amazing. He wants to make you a star. He wants to make you a better actress. And he pushes you so hard, but he's so calm and so easy to work with. I mean, I'm so appreciative to be able to work with him on the show. It's amazing. It's a big show.
Yeah, it is. Well, speaking of stars, women all over the country were front and center this past weekend as they got information for the Women's March. Yes. So awesome. The main march was held in Washington, D.C. the day after President Trump's inauguration. However, sister marches took place worldwide in cities like New York, Los Angeles, London, Tokyo, and even, I saw a picture of this, even in the continent of Antarctica.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Reports say an estimated 3 million people came out around the world, and it wasn't just women.
That's awesome.
Men and children of all ages joined in on the action, too.
That's great.
I love that. Look at the little girl in
I know,
her
she's so
poster.
cute.
That was the best part, seeing that no matter what weather, everybody came out for that awesome united. You know, that's what we needed to see, that we were the United States, not divided.
Yeah.
Yes.
No matter what, where you were from.
And it's really important.
Wow, look at that.
And I think it's really important for everyone's voices to be heard. I think that's one of the beauties of living in America. We have the freedom to use your voice if you don't like how things are going. And it's really important to bridge that gap. And yes, Jeannie, become the United States of America.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So something people obviously can unite over. I was in the Bay Area for the weekend, and so I came out and I marched in San Francisco, and it was so triumphant. That feeling of girl power, it's seriously the most exhilarating high I've ever felt in my entire life. I saw women who were being asked to get off the sidewalk because you have to march in the street. And if a woman got a little angry, her sister would be there to be like, it's all good, let's go, we got this. And they would just cheer each other on. And we make really dope signs.
Absolutely.
And it's important.
Everybody's glitter pens were out and everything. It was so good. And then the elder women were out there just like putting all their energy forth. It was amazing. I truly will never forget that. And I even heard that a lot of the signs are going to be used in museums because this was the largest march that we've ever had in history. Do you know, you guys, not one person was arrested in the 3 million that came out to march.
That's great.
Not one!
Well, you know what? The one thing I did love about the march march were the signs, Jeannie. For example, check this out. One said, "Men in tights for women's rights, stronger together." I thought that was so cute.
I love that.
And then there was another one that said, "I march because ranting on Facebook won't change the world."
Amen to that.
Definitely won't.
And finally, it was one that says, "Girls just want to have fundamental rights."
I like that.
So cute. Okay, and they said 1 in 100 Americans marched.
Wow.
1 in 100. And you know what? I just think the men that stayed home wanted their women to go march so they could be home alone. That's what I think. Go ahead, march, go ahead. But you know what? I also hope with all of this that in 2 years, everybody marches to the polls too, okay? So it's nice to demonstrate.
That's awesome.
That's a good point.
March your butt to the polls with your signs, okay?
Yeah.
But it was a really good thing, and it just shows that you can speak and demonstrate. I used to demonstrate all the
Peacefully.
time. Yeah,
As well.
In college, I used to do it all the time.
Yeah.
And if you've never been to a march, it's great. I mean, you have the speakers, you have music, and it's just something that is the reason why this country is so great, because we are allowed to do it.
Yes.
So, and do it peacefully, and you can get your message across.
And if you have a lot of angst inside of you, because we had such a tumultuous year last year, you would not believe how therapeutic it is to be surrounded by people who either agree with you or not, but you're there for the same cause. So it realigns you with why you're there, to instead of harboring that in your household and over dinner discussions where you cannot let out the same anxiety. So I really encourage everybody to make it out, I hope, to the next Women's March that's going to take place, people, because it's really a place of healing.
Well, the thing is, too, is that the organizers, they didn't expect this type of turnout.
Yeah.
And so they are saying that they're going to go back and make sure that they address their vision, because they want to make sure that they stay on track for what are they marching for. Because a lot of people feel like, well, you women already have everything. But what they're marching for is to make sure that they can keep everything.
Exactly.
And we're still dealing with certain things. So,
absolutely.
So reach out to your representatives by going to www.house.gov and look up who can help facilitate change where you live.
That's awesome.
All right?
Absolutely. Great idea. Well, women aren't the only ones expressing how they feel lately. Pop star Justin Bieber, who seems to be in his feelings about his ex-girlfriend Selena Gomez dating singer The Weeknd, recently said he thinks The Weeknd's music is, quote, whack. What? I know. And according to TMZ, sources closest to Justin allege that he thinks Selena is just using The Weeknd to promote her music. Joseline, do you think Justin is speaking the truth, or is he just being a little jelly and petty?
First of all, let me tell you something.
Get it?
The Weeknd have had some of the baddest women in the industry.
Really?
Okay?
Bella
Either he
yes, she's pretty bomb.
It's either the check or he packing, and I think he packing.
I mean, you can't make music like that.
Listen, no. You can't be making. I love the Weeknd music, and I think he's amazing. I think he's a cutie pie, and I think that he will really surprise you. The things that he talk about in his music, like, come on, baby, don't even bring the cologne. What I'm taking, you don't need this. We don't need to cover the smell.
Right.
What is it that you're taking? What you gonna do for me tonight, honey?
What's with the deal?
Yeah, cause I'm telling you,
You know when he says, "I'll go again," you want to go again, I'll go again. I'm like, yes, we can. Yes.
I want to go a bunch of times.
Yeah, and guys, he can't feel his face when he's with you. He likes it.
That's what I'm talking about. He loves it. He loves it. And I think that Justin Bieber is a little jealous.
I mean, how can you make a statement like that?
He's a little jealous.
Remember, Selena has 107 million Instagram followers. How is she using The Weeknd?
But more importantly, I think even if you did feel that way, to make that sort of comment says that you still have some type of feeling.
You still care.
Because even if I thought his music was whack, and even if you thought that, why comment on it if you don't care?
Yeah, and he's so petty because guess what? Justin Bieber, we don't hear your music on the radio 24/7 like we hear The Weeknd.
They play his songs a lot. I've been liking them Justin Bieber jams, I'm not gonna lie.
I like Justin Bieber, and honestly, we've all done it,
Is it
right?
too late now to say sorry?
But honestly, we've all acted a little petty.
Yeah.
Right? When you see your
of
ex
course. Yes.
with a really cute girl You'll say, oh, she's not really cute. He's just with her for her body.
Only if you
we
care.
all say those kind of things.
But only if
we
you
care. The moment
Yeah.
we don't care, we're actually genuinely happy for them.
Yes,
It's
that is
true.
Or you got over it.
You got over it.
You see your ex with a new girl and you think she's pretty, you actually be like, damn, she is pretty.
Yeah,
Go
good
on.
for you.
Good for you.
Have
I
fun.
won't say
Go.
nothing because guess what? I'm not getting left. I'm always doing the leaving, okay? I'm peaced out. I'm out of
I know that.
here. And where you gonna go from this to what? I mean,
That's
for
a
real.
good point. Yeah.
Like, where you going?
Hey.
Yeah, but if you feel confident, then even if he's with the next chick, you're like, I don't even care.
Child, he'll be begging to come back home to Big Mama. I ain't thinking about that.
You know, it made,
Alternative facts.
For real.
it made me also realize how much he does still care, because you know when you say something, especially at that level of stardom, whatever you say gets picked apart by the press and
Yeah.
gets blown up to, I mean, you knew it was going to be the next headline once you say something like that. So it made me see how much he really is still in his feelings for me, because he said something so blatantly.
And Selena's beautiful, honey.
yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
mad
she's
too. I'll be like,
amazing.
ooh,
Yes, yes. You know?
that girl
And
bad right
clearly,
there.
The Weeknd's music is not whack. Like, that's just like
it's
an
definitely.
extreme. Like, if you don't
He's
like it
just upset.
personally, then that's a personal decision. Like, have you ever heard a song that maybe you don't think is the greatest song ever, but you're like, okay, I get it. This is
Yeah.
maybe for somebody else. But you just come out and say it's whack.
I dare anybody, though, to legit, like, go into a quiet room, dim the lights, turn on The Weeknd, and tell me your pants don't fall down to the floor. Now, like, honestly.
I like The Weeknd because I
true.
think my
It's
husband
impossible.
looks like The Weeknd. He looks like he could be his dad.
No.
You don't think
okay.
Israel and The
His
Weeknd look alike?
Dad? No.
Your husband is not that old, girl. He can't be
No,
that old, Dad.
but I'm saying they look like. I think that Israel and The Weeknd look alike, and I've actually gotten that on my Instagram. They're like, sometimes he looks like The Weeknd, and I agree, and I think they're both very good looking. Thank you very
True.
much.
They are
You
both
just
good.
like the weekend, honey.
Well, clearly breakups can be messy, but guess what? So is dating. Married to the Mob founder Leah McSweeney recently called out SNL star Michael Che on her podcast as a woman hater after they exchanged messages on a dating app. Well, Leah soon found out that Michael had screenshots of the entire conversation, which he then decided to post on social media for the world to see. His post actually made it look, you guys, like Leah was the one acting crazy.
Dude.
Where it gets complicated.
Blew up in your face.
So, Joseline, when it comes to dating and relationships, I have to ask you, do you think it's important to keep the receipts?
Let me just tell y'all something right quick.
Okay.
Do tell. Do
Listen,
tell.
when I go to my baby daddy house, because he's so lame, and he'll act like I'm
Stevie
like...
J?
Yeah.
Okay.
Him. Stevie Lane. And he'll act like I'm so in love, like I'm following him and looking for him and everything. And I left him like a year ago. I was the one that departed the relationship.
Okay.
He'll act like I'm the one that's stalking him. So I'll be like, yep, up in his house. Yep, baby daddy house. See, he invited me over. He's been calling me all day. He wanted me to come and this and that.
Documented.
Yeah, documented. This is like document style, baby girl. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can never go to a man's house or have a relationship with no man or woman and not have proofs of who's been doing what. Because they'll come for you. They'll have you looking like you a stalker and you crazy and you don't lost your mind, and they be the one that be doing that.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
You
That is so true,
And
though.
then you be looking so stupid. And it's like, I stopped those days. I no longer look stupid. I have proof. You've been calling me all day. You've been FaceTiming me all day. You've been stalking me all day. I even got pictures of my baby daddy jumping the gate to my home. Yeah.
But wait, do you post them to social media?
No, I don't post them, but I have them just in case he gets
Just
out of
in
line.
case.
Yes,
He does
okay.
something.
That I agree with. I'm not gonna lie. I save everything.
Yeah.
Really?
But heck yeah.
I do too.
Absolutely. Don't ever play yourself. In the words of DJ Khaled, when you play me, you playing yourself.
Okay? For real.
But I feel like it's important to just have it there. And I
Especially
actually,
when you single and you on
collateral.
TV,
Yes.
and that's what happened.
Maybe
See,
that's
she
what
thought
it
she
is.
was gonna catch him because when I first read, I said, I know Michael not like this, and I was so happy he put it out there because then that's gonna let people know you cannot mess around with people like that. You know, you
Yeah.
never know. You know, you've been
Yes.
contacting somebody on text.
yeah, the
You have to save
Snapchat does
those
not
texts.
lie.
Yeah, it don't
Snapchat
lie.
does not lie.
You have to
never
be
thought
very
about
careful.
that for, I guess in
Mar-
in marriage,
Marriage.
I need it.
Oh, you might need to remind them. Remember, you said this.
Do it anyway.
But even if it's not a relationship, if it's a business relationship or
Any
something like that,
Yes.
you just keep track of stuff. I always, like, if it's a real important conversation I need to have with you, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call you.
Yeah.
But if it's just, I don't do all that. You know how I do. I just do the one-word answer. You know, how you doing? Yeah.
Good.
Fine. Good. Okay. And then I start
Yes.
using the emojis because I'm not gonna get caught up like that. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. You have to be very careful with what you're writing to people as well because
And
they
what
can
you're
use
saying,
it against
everything.
you as well.
Exactly. And a lot of people out here, they be lying on you. They need to stop.
I like to do the
We got
warning
receipts.
first. There's the warning first. So I wouldn't actually go to Instagram or social media directly, but I think it's important before something starts happening, just give the heads up.
But she put
Hey,
him on blast,
I have
though.
the receipts.
Yes, she
You don't want to
started
play
it.
Yeah.
these games.
Yes.
Yeah, she started it though, so he could have gave her a warning, but it was like by that time, you know, it got picked up all over the news, and you know,
That is
I'm
so
sorry, let's just put it
embarrassing.
out there. The real is that he a black man, all right? And so that made him look bad, but now he had to cover himself. So you do your thing, Michael. I ain't
Defend
mad at you.
yourself.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys ever felt like you don't get enough respect at your job, that nobody seems to understand you? Well, I'm glad you do because, well, there's someone else who can relate. Male escort Vin Armani, one of the regulars on the Showtime reality show Gigolos, spoke to Redbook.com about the unexpected side of being a male escort. Vin says that sometimes real feelings can develop between him and his clients. Vin says, quote, just because something's paid for doesn't make it unreal. If you paid for a massage, did you not get a massage? So, ladies, the question is, do you think it's possible to develop a real relationship or have real feelings for a male escort?
That's not his job. His job is not to fall in love with you. His job is to cook services.
Of course, that's not his job, but he's saying when you mimic the things you do with someone you care about, hold hands, spend time together, have quality conversations,
Have
make
sex.
love. No matter what, there are things you do there with someone you really care about. So of course the ground
why
gets
he being
muddled.
a sensitive gigolo? I don't need that.
See that? No, for real
I
though,
like
that
Lonnie.
takes power. That does take power to be able to just make it all
Separate.
about business. It does. I can't do that.
Well,
If you, I don't know.
Clearly, none of you guys saw Pretty Woman because this can happen.
That's a
real
fantasy.
life.
Pretty Woman was a straight up fantasy.
No.
You mean there's not? No, don't
Yeah.
people fall in love
they do
with?
fall in love. Look, everybody knows I love ladies. I am an open bisexual.
Right.
And I have girls all the time. And I actually, like, all my girlfriends, I pay them. I give them money. Like, here's 500, here's 1,000, here's 2,000. Go buy you something nice, you know what I mean? Go hang out and have a good time. And I think, and
But you not paying. Wait a minute.
Wait.
You not a
So
female.
let's go back to that.
What's wrong with
I've been your friend for this past week. You better pay me something.
No, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do those things.
Wait. For real. Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
how does
because
that
this girls
happen?
definitely get down and dirty.
Yeah.
But see, that's different.
Yeah, and this is gigolo. But here's the thing. This is what I'm
Wait, are
saying.
you a gigolo?
I'm definitely a gigolo.
A gigala.
A gigala.
A gigolo and I give it. I
Oh.
take it and give it.
But
I've been saying that.
I respect it.
In the
Say
streets, they say it ain't tricking if you got it.
It ain't
Like
tricking
if
if
you
you
have
got it, yeah.
an overflow of money and an abundance, and you would like to gift the people that you talk to, it is considered.
Wait, I have a question.
Wait, I have a
Just
question
so, wait,
too.
so I can understand this,
Oh,
Jeannie.
goodness.
I need to understand
Okay.
this, okay? So, you're not giving them money to have their services.
Correct.
After you have your time with them, you're like, here, baby, let me take care of you.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? It's
But
the
that's
same
not a
thing, though.
gigolo
I mean,
thing.
No, that's what I'm trying to understand.
A gigolo is a guy that has sex with ladies for money, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Services.
So
Yes,
services. So what I'm saying, it's an exchange. It's no need for nobody to catch feelings. You're giving me what I need.
That's what I'm
giving
saying.
you what you need,
We on
and
the
let's have
same
a good
thing.
time.
Right.
And
That's what I'm saying.
if you do catch feelings, keep it to yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, Jeannie.
Okay,
Lord.
so I want to know how many of guys or girls that you've had that exchange with have fallen in love with
Yeah.
you or started
That
getting
was going to be my
in love
next
with you?
question. This is great.
It's a
They
good
all
question,
fall in
right?
love with me. I got a bunch of girls in LA waiting on me to get out of work.
Then that's my point.
Oh, I have another
That's
question.
my point,
I have
though,
another
that you
question.
can't- you
I
can't
have
do
another
something-
question.
Look, I got girls
Do
on
you
my line
have-
right now. Like, what time you get out?
Okay. I have another question. Do girls fall more in love with you than the men do?
Ooh, that's a good one.
You know what? I don't know.
But no disrespect,
know.
Joseline, no disrespect, but I don't give out no money. I just give out my time. That's it, right? Because I ain't got time for that. I just like, I want to date you.
I want you to get
and
loose.
That's it.
I want you to get loose. And if it's gonna cost a little something for you to get loose, then get loose.
You being too nice, okay? You ain't got to give your money up
What
like
you said?
that.
It ain't tricking if
Don't
you got
do
it.
that.
She has
It ain't
it. She
chicken if
says
you got
she's
it.
saying she
You
has
being too
it.
nice. You got a baby now. You got to put that money away for college and
Listen.
stuff. Don't.
Baby, the baby got a baby daddy. Joseline is going to play, honey. And Miss Bonnie. Yes.
Stop it.
And Mrs. Bonnie,
No.
Miss Bonnie make her own money now. Don't you know she films and she gets a check every time she's on camera?
I know.
In life, everyone suffers from a certain type of phobia. You may be scared of snakes, like I am, heights, or public speaking. But actress Claire Danes had a very unique one growing up, a fear of girls. Danes told Harper's Bazaar that mean girl cliques targeted her at school, which made her mistrustful of female relationships.
Oh,
Why are you
I get
laughing,
it.
Lonnie?
That's ridiculous.
Keep going. This is great.
Okay.
It was Jocelyn's response. She went,
Dane says she now, as an adult, has outgrown that fear and
That is
now
good.
has
That's
many
good.
wonderful
I get that.
female.
No, mean girls are real.
Yeah,
They're
mean
cool.
girls
That
are a
can
trip.
traumatize someone.
So, do you ladies ever feel it's harder to be friends with females?
I need to hear her answer.
I know.
Listen, she would have been scared of me because I would have been trying to take her at school. I would have been like, you want to be my girlfriend?
I'm hearing what she's saying, but I can't relate. I love having girlfriends. I think there's nothing like female friendships.
But I
think
think
there's
they were
things that we
mean
can
to
talk
her.
about.
Yeah, it's true.
Got it, but I think at some point everybody goes through that. I think everybody's probably had an
Yeah.
experience of a girl that didn't like you or spread, mean girl situations. But the ones that I did have that were great, that outweighed any bad.
that's-
And I love working with women. I think female friendships, there's nothing like hanging out with a great girlfriend,
Yes.
being able to talk and relate about things.
Having fun.
You be making out with them sometimes.
Always.
Just kidding. No, but
Always.
really, I think girlfriends are a great thing. I actually didn't have many guy friends growing up, and my guy friends are very few and far between. That
It
was rare
depends
for
on
me.
the woman. It's
Yeah,
certain
it
women
does.
I can't be around. They, because it's always that one person you go out,
Right, girl.
she gonna mess it up. And
Why?
So, it's always that one girl.
Being thrifty.
Yeah,
Being
yeah.
real thrifty.
Yeah, and it's like
Or
you-
looking out for themselves only.
right. And so I try to avoid those type of women.
Yeah.
But if everybody cool, then I'm like, all right, I can hang with y'all.
Actually, yes, and you're right, Lonnie, because I think it takes a certain amount of experience to get to that place where you begin to filter who are the girls that are legit lifers, like the ones that will help you grow in life, and the ones that are just wasting your time are only there for themselves. Like in high school, that's a really good place where you learn who are the friends who don't care about you. I think number one quality that a female friend can have to be a ride or die is that they gotta care about you.
Yeah.
Because then that makes you care about them, and that's cohesive.
You got a point.
See, I had a good point, sweetie.
One of my fears in life as an adult now is hearing girlfriends that say they don't have any friends or any girlfriends. That to me is a red flag. It says, well, why don't you have any girlfriends? Why
Right.
aren't you able to make friends with other women? What does that say about you? And I'm sorry to say it, but sometimes it's not everybody. This has nothing to do with Claire Danes. I'm talking completely about other women
Right,
that I've
right,
heard
right.
that have said, I never had friends or I don't have friends. At some point, you have to look back and say, what am I doing that's
Yes.
either attracting these kind of
Yes.
women? Why can't I get along? Why do these things continue to happen to me? Sometimes it's not them girlfriends. Maybe it's
It's you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Second.
That was it.
That's great.
Okay. All right. I had a completely different
What was yours?
experience.
Oh, go
maybe
tell.
because
You had a twin,
I
though.
was, and thank God for my twin,
Yeah.
because if it weren't for my twin, I think high school would have been a very rough experience for me, even elementary. But maybe it was more because my sister and I were on TV, and some young people or young girls, they were kind of, I don't know, maybe jealous of my
Right.
sister and I. So I experienced that real mean girl
Like
clique.
what, Tam?
Well, when you walk in a room, they were always judging my sister. They automatically thought that because we were on TV, we thought we were better than they were, but we weren't. So I spent my entire elementary and high school years not begging, but just kind of stating my case, saying, listen, I like you. I don't know why you're so mean to me.
Yeah. I don't think I'm better than you.
Oh, yeah. Or, come on, y'all. There's that chick who always thinks you want their man, too. I hate that. I don't want your man.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking at him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, it's so
anyway. But the good thing is I'm so grateful to have you girls because this, honestly, these women are women. They encourage us to, we encourage each other to be great. And seeing another person's success doesn't mean you're not going to succeed.
Yes.
If you help them, you're going to succeed even more.
Absolutely.
Groundhog's Day is next week, and when a groundhog sees its shadow, it means 6 more weeks of winter. But you know what happens when we see shade? We rate it.
Boom.
It's time for Rate the Shade.
Hey!
All right, Kimberly writes in from Lancaster, California. She watches us on Fox 11.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Kimberly. She writes, hi, ladies. I always believed my husband was my best friend until recently when I found out that everything I tell my husband, he has been telling his youngest daughter, my stepdaughter.
Uh-oh.
I confided in him that I found out that my husband's son, my stepson, had gotten a woman at work pregnant. The thing is, my stepson is married with 2 kids.
Oh my gosh.
This is a novela.
I know.
Oh, it's
the
straight
drama. My husband told his daughter, and she posted the whole thing on Facebook. My stepson's wife and children saw. Is my stepdaughter shady for telling the world what my stepson did? Or is my husband shady for telling his daughter a private conversation?
Dude.
Okay.
This is like
Lonnie,
the
what do you
biggest
think?
cleanup on aisle 5.
Yes. Oh, geez. I see you, Adrian.
I had to steal Lonnie's for that.
Dude.
So what do you think, Adrian?
That is so shady.
I know.
I think it's shady and corny. It ain't your business to be telling people. Like,
shouldn't be airing
you
out
should
that
not be
laundry.
airing out. And if it was anybody's job to tell the wife and the children, it should have been the stepson. It is not your, like, why would you even do that? Why would you do that to your brother?
Yep.
Why did she tell him?
Exactly.
Why
That's
did
my
she
thing.
tell him?
I
Why
think
did
you
she tell her
shady,
husband?
Kimberly,
Yeah.
because you shouldn't have told your husband.
No.
You know your husband. You know he can't hold water. You should never
my
have
God.
told him.
No, I actually disagree. I think that in a marriage, you should absolutely be able to tell your husband anything. And I think the conversations that married people between husband and wife should be kept
But
between
it's certain
husband
things.
and wife.
Exactly. And if you know your husband can't hold a secret
Yep.
like that,
You gotta know your
Clearly, she didn't know.
She didn't know 'cause
She
she
probably
told them.
knew. They've been married. Ooh, Kimberly, write us back. Tell us how long you've been married.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, and write us
But
back.
you're shady, Kimberly.
They can take it to Lonnie's Love Court.
Yeah!
Take it to Lonnie's Love Court.
I am so beyond excited for our next guest, you guys. You know him from The Best Man Holiday, Single Moms Club, and my personal favorite obsession, Sunset Beach. Now he's starring alongside Morris Chestnut on the hit show Rosewood. Please welcome Eddie Cibrian.
Thank you for contributing to the Idris Fund.
Oh, I hope it works. I hope
Yeah,
it
I
works.
mean, good looking. Look at that face. My goodness.
I am so nervous right now. I don't know what to do. I'm like legit so nervous. I can't look at you.
Oh, and
She loves you.
No, you don't
She
understand.
loves you.
I have to tell you why I'm so excited that you are here. You are like my ultimate life crush because I have loved you since I was in high school when you were on Sunset Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no one understands. This goes way back. I literally would cut school. Children do not do this because even though I had my VCR set so that it would record the show, sometimes the storyline was just so juicy that I literally would wait in the staircase until my mom would leave so that I could watch the show in real time. And I found out that you were actually going to be at a mall in New Jersey with Janice Huff from NBC. She's like a weather person. And I made my parents take me to New Jersey so that I could meet you at the mall.
Oh, wow.
And I did get to meet you, and you gave me a headshot. These are my personal pictures that I took.
Oh my God.
I took these pictures with one of those wind-up cameras, and I got the film developed, and you gave me a headshot with your picture. I have never hung a man's picture up ever in my life, and you were a headshot in my room when I was in high school.
And
I
now
loved
the
you.
interview is over.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wow.
I was young.
I'm very flattered.
And
Yeah.
I love your dimples, and I married a man with dimples because you were the reason why I became obsessed with him. So I started
Oh, so your husband should thank me.
Yes,
Okay, very good. Thank me.
Dimples,
Yeah.
amazing. Okay, I'm
That
Okay.
was crazy. Oh,
Moving
yeah.
along.
Yes.
You have 2 boys,
I do, yeah.
13 and 9. Are they at the age right now where they think they're just too cool for dad?
Yeah, no. You know what? It's funny because you think by 13, that's about the age. But my 13-year-old still says, "Come here, Daddy, I want a hug."
Oh, there's hope.
Yeah, there's. And,
Oh, I love it.
Come here, Dad. Come cuddle with me. Yeah, great. I hope
That's
he
a
still
blessing.
says that, when he's, 30.
That'll be awesome.
Be
Well,
weird,
Eddie,
but still
You've
be
been married to the lovely Leanne Rhymes for 6
Yes.
years. And look at that picture. The media, they love you guys. They won't leave you alone. What's the craziest rumor you've ever heard about you and her?
Oh, gosh. Oh, wow. There's been a lot. And I read about one time someone told me, "Hey, I didn't know you got a vasectomy." And I go, "No one's ever been down there clipping anything." And they're like, "Well, it says, someone reported that I did, and that's why we haven't, had children yet, is because I can't."
They just make stuff
they
up.
they literally make stuff up. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to have any kids?
We do, yeah. We do talk about it, yeah. So that's something.
Yeah.
Beautiful children.
I can't wait to see them.
Yeah. Now, the media not only making up lies, they'll also stay stuck on the whole drama with your ex-wife, Brandy Glanville.
Yeah.
It seems silent right now. Do you feel like things are good? Do you have a good relationship with her right now?
No, things are good. Yeah.
Okay.
Things are good. Yeah, no, there's no drama. The only time I read about drama, and hear that there's any drama is when it's somebody, falsely reports it.
Right.
But things are fine.
Nice.
That's awesome. You move on.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that everybody is loving you on right now is the show Rosewood. Rosewood.
Yes.
And how is it playing the police captain that's like the loose cannon? Because you crazy sometimes.
Oh yeah, but that's so fun to be crazy.
I bet it is.
It's so fun. He came in this season. He's new just to shake things up, and he is a loose cannon. You don't know what you're going to get with him. But as far as I'm concerned, from an actor's point of view, that is the most fun to play.
That is fun.
Yeah.
And you get to play with Morris. Oh, please tell him I said hi.
Oh, I will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Double crush here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Morris.
What a handsome man, and a good dude.
He is
He's
good.
a good dude.
Let's get outrageous. Okay. Eddie, I know you're our guest here and everything, but it's about to go down.
Oh, it's about to go
Don't take it
down.
personally.
All right.
Very
Okay.
competitive.
Very competitive.
All right.
Joseline, Adrian, and I will take on Eddie, Lonnie, and Tam Tam. All I know is that we came prepared and ready to win, right, ladies?
That's
Right?
right.
Boom,
Right.
boom.
Boom. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, well, no worries, because Eddie, Lonnie, and I know we got this, right?
Yeah.
We got
That's
this,
right.
right?
This is
Questionable. Okay.
We're about to play one round of our app, and whichever team scores the most points will score a prize for the audience. All right?
Yes. Eddie,
Okay.
Lonnie, Tam, focus. Your
Okay.
topic is...
Oh, we're up. We're up right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
You ready?
See how you do.
I'm not being nice. I need you to be specific here.
Okay.
Things you do that stay in Vegas.
Oh.
Go.
Lose money.
Pass out. Got it?
Get a hooker.
Gamble.
Lose money. Gamble.
Get a gigolo.
Oh, gigolo. yes.
Gigolos.
Fall asleep,
Prostitution,
fall
that's
out.
Same thing.
Get married.
Get married. Good one.
Get divorced.
Good one.
No.
Drink
What the hell?
too much. Get sick.
Throw
Go
up.
to
Vomit.
Did we say-
We already said have sex,
Go
right?
to Thunder Down Under.
Yeah.
Strip club.
Yeah, strip club. Is that good?
She said that.
Yeah.
Up with someone?
said
I got
have
sex.
sex.
With,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I said
that's
that
fine.
first.
Got it. Okay.
Genie.
Okay, that's
Sorry,
time, Jenny.
How many did we get?
I'm bitter. I'm bitter,
Tell them what they
folks.
got.
Okay.
That's
All right.
time, Jenny. Which ones did they get?
All right.
We did pretty well.
Oh, shoot. I went, sorry, can I go back? Okay. So you guys got lose a lot of money, binge drink, go to a strip club, hook up with somebody, pass out, gamble, and throw up. What
Not
you
get
didn't
married?
get
It wasn't on there.
was get arrested, get a lap dance. Eddie, come on.
That's kind of what I was trying
That's
to
like strip
insinuate.
club,
Yeah.
That's strip club.
You got strip club.
You got
Yeah, that's not the same, right?
Well, what do you do at a strip
And
club?
drugs.
Oh,
No one said
Drugs.
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 So
sorry, it wasn't on my
the
mind.
total you got, you guys, you did really well. 35 points.
That's
All
it.
Okay, it's our turn.
Now,
We gotta be
I thought I was
okay.
going to be worried, but I think we got this.
All right, here you go. You so confident?
Yell out. We are very.
All right, what's their topic, Lonnie?
Reasons to get drunk.
Oh, that's...
Oh,
Go,
to
stressed
loosen
out.
up, to
Stressed
break
out.
up,
Ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend,
To-
party.
Divorce.
New Year's.
party.
Divorce.
Because you're sad,
Wait.
because you're depressed.
New Year's, parties,
you're happy,
birthday
you're
parties.
celebrating.
You're stressed out.
You don't have no job.
You lost your
It's
job.
Friday.
Yes.
It's Friday.
You got
It's
broken
after
up
5
with.
o'clock. It's
No.
happy hour.
You got into a fight with
No
your,
reason
with your
at all.
best
You
friend.
just an alcoholic.
No.
You want to have a good time. You want to dance. You want to have sex. You want to
Yes.
get freaky. You
You're
want
trying to
No.
pregame.
You want
You're
to try something
pre-gaming.
new. You want to be adventurous.
You have
so
to
you
get
drink.
married.
Oh, thank you.
You
Eddie.
You're with an ugly person on a date.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one.
out of control.
Okay, these are the ones that you got. Birthday, New Year's, fired. I'm gonna give you holiday, because I'm just gonna say, because
'cause that
I
was
was
naming
doing
a
so
lot.
bad.
Yeah.
And break up. What you didn't get is death of a loved one,
I
graduation,
said depressed.
No. That's
No, that's-
stretching, Adrian.
promotion.
Some people are happy.
You won, you lost.
Wait.
Do you accept the answers?
You won, you lost. Did we say any of that?
No.
There's a lot of more reasons why I
Do
drink.
you accept?
Yes.
Okay, accept the answers.
This
I don't
is
know. I
ridiculous.
think
You got a
See, they're
grand
so-
total of